in the Father,
Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Akakodash.
I think give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who will, who teach us the truth to the Spirit and power, Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai. Peace and salutation to the Akim Temodi pushing gospel in sincerity and truth. There's the brothers from GMS camp. You know,
Brother Daniel here.
Brother Quora.
And Brother Malakta Zadakat.
Brother Kalam.
Just coming to you with a quick little vacation to edify the elect at the house of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. I'll entitle this lesson, His word shall stand. You know that everything that the Lord had spoken, all His counsel, right, it's going to take effect, right, and it's going to stand tall, right, it's not going to return void. To say, you know, the Lord say something and then change his mind afterwards and then doing it again. No, that is not it with the Lord. Whatever the Lord has spoken that come out of his mouth, it's going to proceed and it's going to accomplish on whatever the Lord say must be done. It will be done. As it is written, so shall it be done.
And Malachi 3 and 6, he's the same yesterday, today and forever. Right, have a piece up here.
Right.
Book of Isaiah chapter 55 and verse 11, it says, So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it.
Yeah, it's going to prosper. Wherever the Lord sent it, it's going and happen. It's going and come to pass. Even Esau know this. But the scripture said the devil also believes and trembles. So Esau believed this truth. You know? But he used to distract all it, to turn all it from this. Because he know if all you wake up to all your true identity, knowing who all you are, it's going to be detrimental for him. He know he gonna fall quick.
Yeah, you will lose grip of this world and you will fall. Kingdom going to come now.
So he's seeing these nations, he's seeing Jake's waking up, you know. Right? Remember the scripture say, you know, he sees Satan falling out of heaven like the speed of lightning. Right? To show his kingdom crumbling.
Proper understanding.
Yeah, his kingdom crumbling, he falling. He's gonna be low. And it's happening fast too. What's the four corners that here? Jake's waking up, the elect waking up. You were shocked to see that, brothers, in Alaska. What's up so far in the snow out there? You know? Wake up to Yahweh Shabbat, you know? To bring them back to remembrance. Do they once knew this? All have we had this from me before? You know? But the scripture say that. For a man to teach you again, you have to know this. Right? Get guys Isaiah 46:10.
This is Isaiah 46 and 10. So declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying, My counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure.
Yes, so the Lord say, My counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. Right? If the Lord say He gonna bring you from the dunghill back up on top. He gonna make your enemies your footstool. Right? You all gonna be glorious. You all gonna be renewed. This is the thing the Lord say. Right? So His counsel gonna stand. Just be patient and wait. The time coming. Everything have its season. Right? Everything that's happening in due time. This is how the Lord does work. In balance. Right?
Precept here.
Go ahead.
The book of Revelation, chapter 21, verse 5. And he that sat upon the throne said, Behold, I make all things new. And he said unto me, Write, for these words are true and faithful.
Yeah. Right, for these words are true and faithful. It will come to pass. Right? There's not just like no ordinary man, you know, as the scripture say, you know, the Lord is not slack like how men come slackness. A man might set you up and tell you, well, I'm doing this for you, and then he change his mind. There is not it with the Lord. If the Lord says something, He gave you word. Right? He gave you word. And he not just any word, but the word of promise. He gave the word of promise. They I promise all the days, but I go and give all the days, what I go and do to all you. Right? I go and pull you up on high. As all it was once in the beginning. Right? Yes, Sirach 39:16.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. Right? Because Sirach chapter 39 and verse 16 it says, all the works of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai are exceedingly good, and whatsoever he commanded shall be accomplished in due season.
All his works is good. Right? So, you know, some people just use that phrase and say, everything the Lord make is good, yeah, for its purpose. Each thing that he made is good.
Yeah, I dealing with a Christian at time, and she's saying, but what kind of Lord all they serving, boy? Who are all in slavery and all kind of thing, and poorly in slavery? What kind of Lord is that? You know, so basically them saying that the Lord are no balance, the Lord wicked. Wherever the Lord brought upon us.
Then they read the Job film. When you only receive good and not receive evil, what kind of God it is you have? Because you have a one-sided world.
Yeah, God with God.
No balance. God with no balance. You have a God that has one emotion and one is only one feeling he have.
You have more emotion than your God.
Yeah, you have more emotions than your God.
So that means you're more powerful than your God then.
Yeah.
You get the prayer
Azariah.
Yeah, start from 1 verse to 1. Start at verse 7. Start at verse 6.
Prayer of Azariah, verse 6. For we have sinned and committed iniquity, departing from thee.
That's what the Israelites saying. They break the law and had departed from the Lord, depart from them. Because they really and truly, we can't depart from the Lord. The Lord depart from us. Right? Because why? Of our evil doing, you know, breaking of the law. Or sin cause us to separate from him. Go ahead.
In all things have we trespassed,
Yeah, all things. Go ahead.
and not obeyed thy commandments,
Yeah.
nor kept them, neither done as thou hast commanded us, that it might go well with us.
You see?
That's as Moses had spoken in Deuteronomy, the blessing and the cursing.
Curses.
You know,
And people chose what? They chose to go the curses way. So what came upon them? Not slavery? Wouldn't hell come upon you? Right, so what kind of question is that about? What kind of God is that you serve with? You don't have no understanding. And you would be a person that would have your children doing anything. You wouldn't punish them. So what they would become? Wayward children.
rebellious.
Yeah.
Well,
Anybody with a mind like that thinking that the Lord, you know, what kind of God is that put you through slavery? You have no understanding of what's going on. You see, I say the wicked don't know what judgment is. They don't understand judgment. You know? Go ahead.
Verse 8. Wherefore all that thou hast brought upon us, and everything that thou hast done to us, thou hast done in true judgment.
That is true judgment. The Lord did that. That was righteous. He did that. Because our people was wicked as hell. You would actually lay in front of them good and evil, and they would still run and take the evil. Wouldn't that warrant you to get licks on your back? Harden.
yeah, you know, as a little child, you know, you should do something wrong and she mother, you know, put a licking on you. And it's not because your mother wicked.
No.
She correcting you, she will go the right way. You know?
Can.
Must get beaten. Straighten you out.
Can. Go ahead.
Say verse 9, and thou didst deliver us into the hands of lawless enemies.
And the Lord deliver us into the hands of wicked people. Lawless enemies. That is it. You know,
But you going through all this hell will make you want to come out of this boy to turn back, you know.
God.
By going through all this what you going through here, boy, now boy, why now? Let me behave myself,
Yeah,
boy.
when you think
I
about
deserve to do why going through here, boy.
When you think about it, the Lord raised up the lowest man upon the face of the earth to punish you. Well, you know what I mean? The person who you was over, he take them now and turn them around to punish you.
Yeah, the scripture say that. He say these people which you have reputed as nothing,
Nothing.
have become to be lords over we
Uh-huh.
and to devour we.
Right. Because why? You was rebellious, you chose to go the evil route. So why wouldn't slavery come upon you? It is of your doing, not the Lord. He didn't choose, you understand? We know the Spirit of the Lord, he does everything it's because of him, but
Can.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He gave you choose this life or death. The people chose death.
Yeah, because what? Lost of the flesh.
Can.
You know
What
what I'm
is they said? They said to Yahushai. What they said to they said to the Lord, they say give us Barabbas. So you could see the people that was wicked. They said let his blood be upon us and our children. What do you think happened to the children? Slavery came upon them. It's because of you Negroes, that is what you all did. They put a curse upon yourself. What are you talking about? You see that? But that is the next video for another time. You see these stupid questions these people just come about with. What kind of God you serving? I would put slavery on you? Why not?
Salak, as your brother say, if you in a low state like how we in slavery, you will try to get out of it.
You right?
But when you read in second Ezra, they say, the scourges, the plagues will be scourges for amendment, but they would not be mindful of the scourges. Because even if Jake in slavery, it's as if they in love with the slavery, they in love with the bondage.
They in love with bondage. You would say, let me try and get out of this. Let me stop what I'm doing. Let's try. I'm going the wrong way.
Why he spoiled?
Can.
And that is settling on a lease where the scripture talk about that.
Yeah, can.
Settling for less.
Settling on a lease, yeah.
You're comfortable with minimum wage, you're comfortable being oppressed.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know?
What kind of God you serve with? That is a righteous judgment according to the last scripture right there. You know? Read it over again. That's that piece. And you will continue.
Verse 8, it says, wherefore all that thou hast brought upon us, and everything that thou hast done to us, thou hast done in true judgment.
In true judgment. Go ahead.
And thou didst deliver us into the hands of lawless enemies, most hateful forsakers of power, and to an unjust king, and the most wicked in all the world.
Yeah, he put us in the hands of the Assyrians, of the Babylonians, of the Romans, of the Greeks. Every kingdom that passed through, he put us under the wicked hands of those kings. I was to teach us a lesson. Every time we came back, we did wicked in his eyes again. As we come up from one captivity, we going back to the altar again is folly again. The Lord rise up another and put you in slavery. So one captivity wasn't enough for you. All the other captivities had to come and put you in slave also for you to learn. And you're still in learn up to this day. You see? That's something, huh?
Yeah, Isaiah 42:9.
This is Isaiah. Isaiah 42. I'll read it. It's Isaiah 42:9. Behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things do I declare before they spring forth, and I tell you of them.
Yeah. You say, behold, the former things are come to pass. So the things the Lord had spoken, it's going to come to pass.
Can.
Right? The new things do I declare. Right? All you're going to see all these things going to come to pass. Every one of them. Right? Because the Lord talk about, a World War III, the destruction. It's gonna come to pass. Right? That's in Isaiah 9:5.
Book of Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 5, it says, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise, and garments rolled in blood, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire.
Yes, we prophet them back then, he was talking about, when they talk about the arrows, and with swords and all these things when you go into battle with swords and shield. We said this is a new one. We're gonna be with fuel of fire. They were the Lord gonna rain his missiles upon them. Right? So this one is a new one. But these prophets them back then was actually them was seeing the missiles too, you know.
They just didn't know how to describe it.
Them was just describing it on the equipment, the things with them had, the technology them had back then.
Based on them knowledge.
Based on their knowledge from that era. Right? So what it's just they just logic, they just common sense. Right? One normal arrow, one normal bow and arrow could shoot from one end of the earth to the other. None. No normal arrow. A man can stand up for me and say, boy, you're going to pull this arrow and shoot this for me to China. The arrow might reach about 300 feet or wherever, how much feet, you know, that force. Right? But it's not going to reach America. But what technology? No. Could do that. These ICBMs, these missiles, these could shoot from right here, straight at a different country. Right, so these are the things we don't see gonna come. Right? Yeah, 1 Thessalonians 5:3.
Book of 1 Thessalonians, chapter 5 and verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
They ain't gonna escape. So the Lord say gonna sweep them with the besom of destruction. Clean sweep.
Be some, yeah.
Yeah. That destroying wind, it's gonna be terrible. Imagine when a little hot water drop on your skin and just peel off your skin. It's blister you when a little hot water drop on you. And that is joke heat compared to what's going to come out from these missiles, that fervent heat. We're going to cause that lake of fire.
It's in Joel 2, Joel chapter 2, it say the land was, so like roughly paraphrasing, the land before them was as the Garden of Eden, and after it's a desolate wilderness. Eden means what? Pleasure.
Paradise.
Right? Paradise, you understand? So hey, you're looking out here, America, etc., etc. Paradise, pleasure, you understand? These niggers out here, these heathens out here, fulfilling the lust of the flesh. You understand? But when the nuclear missiles hit, they're going to be what? A desolate wilderness. Total desolation, melting of the elements. Right? Fervent heat, according to the scriptures.
I think it's in Isaiah where it said the tongues shall melt in their mouth.
Yeah. The eyes going to melt out of the socket. You know? Watch how dread that heat was in with the volcano in
Pompeii.
Pompeii. It was Vesivas. The volcano. Watch how dread that heat is. Like the turn like crystal. That heat. How much of that? If I didn't even touch some of them, you know. It was just that heat, that ash, that you know, that blast. That heat was so dread. Like just like the men who Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Outside the
the men who was outside the furnace that fried them. Them was not even in the fire. Them was outside. And they get cripsy, toasty, toast. They get roast. Just by that heat. So much like we're gonna come out from these ICBMs. We're gonna come out from these missiles. It's gonna be terrible. And I scripture say, Ecclesiastes 9 and 12.
Okay, Ecclesiastes chapter 9 and verse 12, it says, for man also knoweth not his time, as the fishes that are taken in an evil net.
Yeah, man ain't know the time that when the Lord gonna say take that spark, when the Lord gonna take you ain't know. And I just like scripture saying in Sirach, you know, all bread is sweet at home, right? You know that man should be punished in the streets, and where he suspected not he shall be taken. So you will see a man, you know, he get up this morning, you know, and say, tell your wife, you know, hey baby, You know, when I come back from work, we will go and watch a movie or something, and he know he going to get judged within that hour.
Come.
So a man not knowing his time. You know, go ahead.
Continuing, and as the birds that are caught in the snare, so are the sons of men snared in an evil time, when it falleth suddenly upon them.
Yeah, they are going to come upon them. It's going to fall upon them. You know, in an evil time. So the Lord done, you know, everything is have a due time. Right? The scripture say he done numbered, you know, his days. He set that bounds that he cannot cross over. He ain't gonna rule again. There's the last year. Right? The Isaiah 24 and 10. Down to 12.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 24, verse 10. The city of confusion is broken down.
Yeah, the city is confusion. That is where America. You can't tell the difference between a man and a female again. That confusion, boy.
Land of the child, AKA, AKA, daughter of Babylon.
You know?
Yeah.
I watched an interview where this lady, boy, she name is, boy, she do them little interview, boy, and this transgender man here who dress up like a woman, she actually saying, hey, you're looking better than me. Your makeup on fleek, you know, your hair, your nails, everything. The man was actually looking better than the woman. Confusion. So what the Lord saying? Read it back.
The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. In the city is left desolation, and the gate is smitten with destruction.
The gate is smitten with destruction. They will come into America. They will come into all of them that want to be ungodly. All of them want to practice sodomy and all these things what was happening back then. Sodom and Gomorrah. And the Lord deal with it. Fierce days were going to come. Fierce. Right? So let's say, you know, the city of confusion is broken down. Right? All these homosexual and saying that, you know, they could be saved. You know, the Lord supposed to love them still because they're a human and this and that. The Lord is not respect that person.
You're right.
You know? That if the Lord is of love and I love a man, and some of them actually using this scripture too, that saying that Jonathan loved David and feeling like it had some sexual thing, you know, taking place, that, you know, Jonathan and David was in some kind of, you know, a chichi man thing.
Hey, there's a next law that break you.
You know?
There's a next law that we continually breaking. That is false accusation.
False witness.
False witness.
Right.
Just because the scripture says
Jonathan loved David.
Jonathan loved David. They take that scripture now and make a false accusation.
They're using that to justify the wickedness.
And so like our next one it says that Joseph was a homosexual because he had a rainbow colored garment. That's our next one it says.
Watch how they defile the rainbow.
The covenant.
You know, hey, like these people, hey, your Basha shiny, destroy you, wicked, yes.
Yeah, man, what?
Yes.
And one more. In Amos chapter 5, verse 18. It say, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it?
Yeah, a lot of these Christians, you know, saying, you know, we're waiting for the Lord to come back, and the thinking is going to be
Joyful.
A nice time.
Yeah.
ice cream
The
and
day of the
cake.
Lord gonna be darkness. If you ain't get your mind right, you're gonna be caught up in that darkness.
They can.
So you design it, you design the day of the Lord, but you ain't getting your mind right. You still wanna eat pork, you still wanna revel, you still wanna do all the abominable things, but you design the day of the Lord. Come on, man. You looking to be destroyed,
Can.
Gone.
right? You looking to commit suicide, eh? You want the Lord to come to destroy, but your mind ain't right. You still doing all manner of evil. They say, well, you know the Lord's done away with. No? We not to go through it. We not to follow the law again. You know, I go in and be safe. I go into church, and once the Lord say I go into church and I enter the church building, I save. Ha.
And they still celebrating Easter. Not knowing it's a pagan holiday, you celebrate Easter.
You know, they feel that the Lord gonna check the number of days to see how much time I went to church. But I went to church, you know,
Yeah.
about 100 times in my life already, you know. That is plenty.
Yeah.
You know, the Lord will remember that.
In their mind, in a Christian mind, I wonder how they think, but like, yeah, I went to church enough. And when they reach by the gate, they say, heaven for you, and hell for you. You go down. And have a big screen showing your whole life. Christians really don't believe, Christianity really don't believe in the Lord. They really don't believe in the Lord coming back. You know. I don't believe in the Lord coming back. Something wrong with this people. You know?
I think, you know, and with that, you know,
Yeah.
it was already fine. I'd like to give all praises and glory unto the Heavenly Father.
Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Akakodash.
I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and Well. Peace and salutation to the Yakins for pushing the gospel in sincerity and truth. Is the brother Quara?
And Brother Daniela.
Brother Malak Tazadaka.
Barakalam.
Saying, Shalom.
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 Mawat Lababal.